That was weird, guys. I tried to start the stream like a minute early, and it said cannot connect, cannot connect, could not connect. I got to turn off the volume on my laptop. Sorry, guys. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining me. Oak Knob Farms, Samson Farms, Greenacre Workshop, Wilderstead, Thrifty VG was here early. Uh, if you got Rico's Homestead is here. Nora is also, actually, she's hosting this. Yes, Rico, she is hosting. Manufacturers is here. Greenacre is still here. Y'all expected woodworking talk. We're going to talk about woodworking. Uh, Billie Jo is not here. She gets out of work at a little bit after 5, and it's a little bit after 5. She may join us when she gets here, but if I just got out of work at 5, I wouldn't want to walk into a room full of people, even though it's just me and Nora, and she knows us and loves us and likes us. But y'all are here. So if she does show up, welcome her with open arms and well comments. Larry is here. He made it through the hurricane, which he said he got a little bit of wind in Florida, and that was it, which was awesome. Ms. T is here from Nebraska. She is worn out. We're actually under a tornado watch right now that was issued about 1 o'clock. And we had a batch of storms just brew like out of nowhere about 2 o'clock. And she gets worked up pretty bad. So she is out of gas. Heidi is here. Thanks for showing up, guys. I had every intention of running the stream tonight on OBS. Present a little more professional stream for you guys. I was going to show some video footage of stuff I've done this week, things like that. Have a little ticker at the bottom running with like my social media stuff. Uh, I've got a few scenes set up, but I was having a little bit of trouble with my audio and my video syncing. So I did some test streams again today, and pictures a little pixelated with my one webcam. So I'm gonna have to get some diagnosis help from some of my techie guys, and maybe YouTube. So, Kevin, you're crazy. Yes, Dave, I know you would welcome her. That's awesome. JB is here. Thanks for the comment today, JB, on my Making Sawdust shop tour. If you guys have not heard about it, I did a full shop tour downstairs. Put it up on my Making Sawdust channel. It is 30 minutes and 52 seconds long. I started out with about 39 minutes of footage, and there just really were no boring parts. I added a few transitions. I wanted to show everything. Reach out to you guys with your ideas and what you guys thought of my somewhat plan on how I want to set it up. So, and I've had a ton of comments already on great ideas too. So that's actually under inspiration of Billie Jo's kitchen video, kitchen organization video. I was the coach there saying, Billie Jo, you can do this. Just talk about your dishes, talk about your cabinets, talk about stuff. Just be real. And then she flipped that script right back around on me, and I kept talking myself out of it. I never really did a shop tour back in the pallet shop. Never. I gave you kind of a glimpse on the Hope This Works channel of what it looked like when I first got down there, and after Andrew left, but I never really did a full shop tour. I kept trying to talk myself out of it, and a couple content creators says, "Come on, Kevin, you can do it. You do it every day anyway." So uh, it is up. It is actually a pretty decent video. I like it. So there you go. Um, I throw a lot of ideas in uh, what I want to be able to do, what videos are coming up, some shopsmith stuff, some drum sander stuff, in-feed, out-feed tables for my planer, and I'm going to mount my radial arm saw in one area, and lots of cool stuff coming. So, Camp Patton Family Campground, you have been here before. Thank you for showing up again. It has been a while. Thank you. Jesus is Lord. Hey, how are you? Super. Uh, Mini solar thing ad to finish playing. Okay. Yeah, watch those ads. uh, Hi, Kevin, Billie Jo, and Nora. Hey, Nora, where's Billie Jo? She's still watching the ad. That's cool. Go Shopsmith. Awesome. Old too. Unappreciated, not perfect, but so versatile. Yes, Dave. The Shopsmith. I am in a Shopsmith Facebook group, and there is actually a such thing as a Shopsmith hoarder. Uh, the Shopsmith was such a versatile tool. When I was growing up in the Lansing Mall, and I didn't grow up in the Lansing Mall, but we'd go to Lansing Mall on Saturdays and Sundays sometimes to walk around, do some shopping, and they'd have these shopsmith demonstrations, and I was just in awe. 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Like, oh my gosh, that thing could do everything. Well, what I found out is they are a very versatile unit, and they're good in that respect that they can do so many things. But in the way I use it is kind of a solitary tool, a dedicated tool. It's my drum sander slash thicknesser. Eventually, I'll uh, use it as a lathe. A shopsmith can be used as a drill press, but I'd have a big stand-up drill press. It can be used as a table saw, and that's really what mine came as. It was just a Mark V, and just had the table saw, had the table saw arbor, an extension table, the fence, and that was pretty much it. Um, I built my own tailstock, built my own bearing housings, built my own drum sander for it. Um, but it can do so many things, and they call it. If so Shopsmith is actually still around, and they actually have electronic power heads and all kinds of neat stuff for it. There's bandsaw that could go with it, a planer, a shaper, router tables, things like that. How I usually use mine, obviously, is a drum sander, but I use the actual table saw table, and I've mounted it in one of the accessory holes on the end of a shopsmith, and I've mounted my Porter cable router in it. So I have a router table. So it's kind of a two-piece tool. But the shopsmith group that I'm in, there's a lot of these guys that have multiple shopsmiths. So one of them is set up as a table saw. One of them runs as bandsaw. One is a horizontal mortiser. One runs the shaper. So back to mine, there's shopsmith hoarders, and that group is actually a great place to find good deals or accessories. There's all kinds of, somebody's looking for a drill arbor or a drill chuck or a certain wrench or a saw blade or you just go on and on. So yeah, shopsmiths are really cool. And I'm going to make a video about my shopsmith. So, JB and Camp Patton are talking. Mark IV, yep, your dad did. Yep. I I think Dave, we had talked about that. Wilderstead, we talked about that one time. You left your shopsmith back there. Uh, Jim Doc Rell is in the house. If you haven't seen, he used his new bench and he made some drawers for his vanity. And that was an awesome video, Jim. You like the zen of woodworking. Just loved it. Yeah, things I didn't mention. Yep, Dave, belt sander, disc sander, drum sander. Yep, absolutely. I'd like to actually find a disc. They make 12-inch discs that mount on that power head for a disc sander. And a unique thing about the power head is it's not just a one-sided unit. It'll come out to run your table saw arbor or like my drum sander, but on the opposite side of the main shaft, you could actually mount another accessory. And that's where the band saws commonly were mounted, and or the shaper or planer. So it can be a kind of a three-in-one machine the way I'm going to use it, which is, and I paid $150 for the thing. So uh, three machines in one for $150 plus some accessories. I'm pretty cool with that. Uh, yes, I heard there was a couple making pickles recently. I first heard about a blooper reel, which was freaking awesome. It was on Doug and Stacy's Facebook page. Amanda did a great job articulating her laugh and flubbing her words. That was awesome. I actually have you guys' video pulled up in a tab right now, the actual pickle video. Um, JB, Billy Joe's been talking about fermented foods, and I don't know, it reminds me of maybe kimchi or kimchi just sounds gross. I've heard that, but I guess we've been talking about eating a little more healthy, some more probiotics, things like that. I love my yogurt. She's been taking a yogurt to work every day too. Hey, Bub, how are you doing? Getting started shows up every time. I don't know why you do that, Bub. Every time. Jesus Lord, that storm just went through a couple hours ago, and it runs her out of gas. So she was just kind of chilling. I think she can feel the barometer. We have another line coming. I actually wanted to take you guys downstairs. Well, actually, yeah, I wanted to start this downstairs. I have all my woodworking stuff, my finished projects that I haven't shipped out or sold yet, things I've been working on, and I wanted to show you all that stuff. That's why hence my thumbnail is woodwork talk. So I was just kind of buying some time with my shopsmith, but we got another line of storms coming too. So I didn't want to get stuck down there with her up here and maybe Billie Jo not being home. So amateur, but coming out of the gate with good jokes there, Jim. That is awesome. Yeah, Sam, ferments are all the rage right now. Yep, you were doing a smasher video on your workshop channel, a fermenting smasher, I think, something like that. That's pretty cool. Pepperoncinis. I wish we had some peppers. Actually, and last year, Dave, we ground up all of my Fresnos and some chilies, different chilies, into a chili powder that we still have. So, if we had any peppers or anything this year, we would ferment. I know Nathan at Sampson Farms is fermenting some habaneros and some Tabascos and things like that. I just saw a video or a Facebook post on that. Uh, that probably will turn out a little hot. Uh, okay, Rico, that's good info right there. Fermenting is actually a little older method of food preparation than canning. Fermented hot sauce is so good. Hey, Jerry, how are you doing? You have not been around, but we've been in the house for a while. Thank you for joining us, dude. I've been meaning. You just had a new video pop out here too again that I stuck up in a tab. Make sure I watch that. Thai chilies. Uh, we are getting ready for a little cold front. This tornado watch and this batch of storms. Tomorrow's still going to be about 71 degrees. Uh, but Thursday is going to be a high of like 53. Couple 50-degree days, and then it's going to pull back up into the 70s, they say, in the 10-day forecast. But I think we're about ready for the S word. That's what Billie Jo's been saying. It's going to snow. Gosh, I hope not. Not yet. But hey, I have all my firewood cut this year. Split, stacked, all good. It's that little thing right over there on the wall. I just got to turn the knob and it's all good. No firewood here. I'd probably be still scrambling, cutting firewood if we were out on the prairie. Uh, did you guys see Billie Jo and I went to McDonald's last week? I think it was Sunday. And I made a video. I just uploaded it. Well, I uploaded it a few days ago. I just made it public yesterday. And they have these funny things, these kiosks. You walk right up to them. Yeah, it's like a big giant smartphone. And you order your food right there. And they had absolutely no human interaction except for the folks that brought our food to our table. The order was correct. It was quick. It was a little confusing because we've never done it before. But I made that video. It was kind of a quickie, one shot, one take video to evoke some conversation. Uh, I know kiosks take away jobs. I know self-serve checkouts in some grocery stores offer you a 2 or 3% discount, so that's why people start using them. It's actually kind of quick. Sometimes it saves time. There's probably a lot of reasons. Uh, we used it so I can make a video to evoke some conversation and some engagement and maybe, just some thoughts. It does take a job from a maybe a 17-year-old kid behind the counter. But then again, when they were building that brand new McDonald's, there was hundreds of tradesmen working, installing the infrastructure, building the infrastructure, making sure everything worked. So that was actually creation of jobs in that respect. Technology is just, I think it's going faster than we can really understand at this point. And technology is mainstream, and there's probably technology that we don't even know about that is coming down the pipe. Now, it's become mainstream in our economics. It's become mainstream in industry. It's become mainstream in our hands, in our homes, Alexa, things like that. I wonder what it's gonna be like in 5 or 10 or 15 years. Our 15 years ago, we did not have smartphones, and if somebody would have said to me, "We're gonna have this little device that we're gonna be able to fit in our pocket and talk to people and live stream," and you know all the other stuff that we do, there's an app for everything here. Uh, what what is one thing that somebody would say to you today that you would say, no way, that's not going to happen in 15 years? Because we said that about smartphones. We had no idea there would be a smartphone. Uh, yes, Amanda, please make some videos. Uh, Jim, good argument. Absolutely. Absolutely. Corporate America, you know, they, it's, I don't know if we can stop the advent of things like that, modernizations. Uh, a lot of times we don't, well, we, we go to Albertsons, our grocery store, and it's a dedicated grocery store. It's probably got a better grocery selection than Walmart, actually. Uh, but we talk to the gals in the regular lines, even if we're getting ice cream and tuna fish, which doesn't go together. But, the self checkout would be quick, it'd be easy. Um, but then again, your franchises are actually downsizing and making things more efficient, maybe to fit with the technology, to embrace the technology. And if they don't embrace the technology as a franchise, they might not be able to compete as a business when everybody else or other companies are doing that too. So I am not a economics expert or a technology expert, but it's almost kind of scary, really. How quickly things can change. Well, actually, Bub, I I worked at Dakota Arms in South Dakota, and I programmed a four-axis CNC mill and ran a four-axis or a three-axis CNC lathe. It's sticks and lines and numbers and letters. And yeah, it there still takes a human to program it. Still takes a human to set your part. It still it takes a human to set the machine, but the machine does the work. So I guess let's rewind when the advent of computer numeric control came along years ago. Uh, that took jobs away, but then again, it created jobs too because there had to be a programmer. There had to be a guy that built that machine that would do that thing. There had to be the operator that could write the program. So it's awfully interesting. Uh, Tuna fish ice cream. Hmm. Nope. Yeah, Ms. T, your locally owned warehouse grocery store is cheaper than Walmart or Aldi. Yep. We actually, our Albertsons is incredibly competitive to Walmart. Uh, that's why we go there, and actually we get a little better personal service. Uh, it's kind of confusing. They have a lot of stuff. There's like 36 different types of Triscuit crackers. Like I must have been living under a rock because there's Triscuit this, Triscuit that, Triscuit this, Triscuit that. I didn't know there was that many Triscuits. And I don't even get started on wheat thins. There's a bunch of different kind of wheat thins. Yeah. Yeah, a smart car. Yep. Uh, there's all kinds of things that are being adapted into the automobile industry that are, brake sensors and anti-collision control and all kinds of weird stuff. Somebody says a flying car, it might not be too far off. Something that whew, avoids traffic. Uh, it'll be interesting if I live long enough to see something like that. I think I may embrace it. I probably wouldn't go out and buy one, but I probably wouldn't try and stop the technology from advancing. Here's a good one. Sam, tech is changing also to cater to societal changes too. Many younger people lack social skills, therefore, they will embrace, deploy, and invent such devices that may cater to their social oddities. Yes. And one may also argue that they are lacking the social skills because of technology. But there's generations that are growing up and generations to come that don't know what a telephone is, a regular telephone that hangs on the wall. Uh, doesn't know life without the internet. We came from a generation. I grew up when the internet was invented. I was getting out of high school. I was like, what on earth is that? Right? Uh, Cell phones become your cool flip phone. Texting, you got to hit three numbers to text one letter. Uh, there's both sides on that technology, and that's really why I uploaded that video. I'm getting all kinds of comments on it. I didn't upload it to say, hey, I love the kiosks, because they can still mess up my McDonald's order when they bring it out. Uh, but it's surprising that how many people that drive through was just chock full, and people were using the kiosks, but there was still people going up to the counter too. Um, Can't be stopped very quickly. If you or it can be stopped very quickly. A few strategically targeted EMPs and bye bye electronics. That's all been absolutely. And I think that's one of the things that can be very concerning for a lot of younger folks. And that's why we brought homesteader values to our urban area. I still know how to compost. I still know how to cut wood. I still know how to I could fix a generator if I had one. I still would know where to look for resources if I had to. If I had to heat my home, if I had to provide electricity, if I had to provide water. I can still do that. But there's generations that are unable to do that based on their reliance on technology. So that's actually really scary. What happens when we're not around? Let's say a couple EMPs happen 40 years from now in generations that have no idea how to start a fire. Maybe don't know how to communicate compassionately and fully and articulate with other people to be able to create a team or create a plan or create a defense for something, because we've been reliant on this is how we communicate. Pretty interesting. Hey, Michigan Daffodil, how are you doing? Uh, it probably, that is a big problem, Ms. T. Yep. Kevin is dinner. What are you eating, Jim? Did I miss that part? Must have missed that part. Yeah, Albertsons is like a well, family thrift. Um, Albertsons is probably Western states. We didn't have any Albertsons back in Michigan. Uh, they have the best Rising Crust pizzas. They're like their store brand. It's signature. They're cheaper than DiGiorno's and they're fabulous. Um, a hover car would be totally cool though. Yeah, Michigan Daffodil when Billie Jo's was working at the coffee cup, the truck stop. Uh, Power goes out or the phone lines go out or the internet went out. It's cash sales only. So that was, what do you do? Cash sales only. People don't carry cash. People actually got mad. Like, I can't pay for my fuel. I can't get fuel. All right, go get her. Now, I'm really running solo now, guys. Nora bailed. Yeah. Sending a video to the flying car company. If the computer grid ever goes down, we're screwed and nobody knows how to do it the old way. You're absolutely right, bub. Absolutely right. Uh, I think that's really why such the advent or such the uh, evolving growth of preppers and homesteaders and DIYers and trying to make something out of nothingers. We still have those skills. We're a little older school. And it's wonderful that we have YouTube and we can be able to hopefully teach some of those skills to people that are watching. Younger generations, our generation, older generations. Um, hey, Dylan's Woodworks is here. Who's that guy, Mike? Hi, Mike. How are you doing? Uh, how is New Hampshire? You know what I was going to do, guys? I was going to give this thing away this week. This thing right here in this box. It's in the box. I can't show it to you because I actually have a giveaway set up or getting set up right now. Um, do a legal type giveaway, like you get one entry if you view one of my Facebook's posts. If you get one entry by clicking subscribe on my channel, you get one entry by going to check out my Pinterest, things like that. Subscribing to my blog, you'll get an entry. So I'm doing it all legit like. So, and I'm going to give this away. Okay, guys, it's really cool. I have one. I've been using it. This is the number 2 dude. It is like super cool. Guess who's here? Okay, we're gonna have to vote, guys. Oh, I gotta way catch up. See, I'm even way behind.
Way behind.
Way behind. I'm like at 5:23.
Oh, it's not too far.
Do you want to join us? I'm just running out of. It's gonna be woodwork talk, but then the storm came, and I have all my stuff downstairs, and then I didn't want to go back down there and leave Nora cakes. So, Thrifty VG's here. She was like, ooh, super early.
Was she?
Yeah, she showed up about 2:50.
Oh, heavens. She didn't want to miss it.
No, she didn't want to miss it. Nora, get back up there. Come on. Good girl. Dave said hi.
Hi, Dave.
I'm going to drop a link, guys, for my shop tour video. We've had some new people pop in. I actually have it pulled up right here so I can drop that link like way easier. For those of you that did not show up early enough, I was going to run this stream on OBS maybe next week, guys. So pop on over after this stream. But for those of you who are on desktop or laptop, just click the little link, open up a new tab, click pause, come back here. We'll hang out for another half hour or so. And here it is. I made Making Sawdust a moderator today. That's me. If you know, that's me. And because I couldn't drop a link earlier, it was funny. OBS is open broadcasting software. It'll actually let you run. It's used a lot in gaming live streams and things like that. But you can have more of a broadcasting software, so we could actually have the chat running on the side of this window, this screen. Maybe a little ticker tape on the bottom with some links. You can do transition scenes into other things like I could show you my 3D modeling programs. I could show you my website, but I could also be talking in a small split screen down here or something like that. So I want to be able to incorporate that into our streams. A little more professional look, but I can show you more stuff in 1 hour. And you guys like seeing stuff because you guys keep coming back. You need to learn cursive if you're going to read the Constitution. There's a lot of people who can't write cursive, which is pretty interesting. And that's actually writing. I'm not the best writer. I print and write at the same time. Yeah, spelling is atrocious. My I before E, except after C, kind of gets me. Friend is actually friend, and
Am I supposed to come in there?
you can if you'd like.
Okay, I might as well. Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be different.
This is weird.
This is gonna be different.
Oh, there. Hi. Come here. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi.
Here we go.
Hey. Hi.
Okay.
Did you miss me, huh? Did you miss me?
There you go.
Yes.
So we had a comment earlier today on the Making Sawdust video. It says, "Hey, did Billie Jo pass her test?" And I was like, "Where have you been?"
Right?
So I filled her in.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess, we didn't ever discuss that really in a video. We just, did we? No, we really didn't.
Not really.
Just on the lives, and not everybody comes to the lives.
Right. She got a job, finally. You've been
Did you
studying.
make dinner?
Yeah, I'm going to make pork chops.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, Billie Jo started work Wednesday this past week.
Training, computer-based. Oy.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. She's pretty excited when she gets home from work.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's a 3-minute trip.
It is. It takes like 3 minutes to drive from the house to the parking lot. Yeah.
She sent me a text the other day. She says, "Oh, leaving now." And I was down in the shop. I was like, "Okay, well, I'll finish doing my thing real quick here. I'll go upstairs." Boy, she'd already pulled in the driveway. I'm like, well, I guess it just takes 3 minutes.
It takes 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Virginia wants to know how was work today.
How was work today? Fraught with technical difficulties, made my eyes cross, and gave me a headache.
Fraught.
Fraught. But I'm getting all burned up.
You know.
More training. Boy. Passing the test isn't enough. That was all about everything insurance, all of the manual stuff like insurances and what things mean and
Right.
what things cover and what things don't cover and
Yep.
a whole lot of really unnecessary commercial stuff because we don't do that too much. And this is about learning the systems that we use in the office a lot and how to quote and write specific policies and how to sell and how to be a trusted advisor.
I told them we were under a tornado watch.
And we were. I signed up the other day to get all kinds of notifications, so I get texts and emails when there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sign up through for that through like the city of Gillette.
Yeah, it runs till 9 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah. It rained pretty good there for a little bit.
Boy,
That's right?
man, it rained like a cow peeing on a flat rock. Boy, it rained. Yep.
But no tornadoes yet. That's
No,
good.
that was cool. Really didn't get that windy either.
No.
No. It was right when school was getting out too, man. It was raining. There was 7th, 8th, and 9th graders just running to the bus. Never going to the bus that fast ever. That was funny. So this was woodwork talk.
All woodworking, all.
But I was gonna go down. But I was gonna do the stream downstairs, and then the storm came, and then it was looking threatening again. All my woodworking was down there, and I was like, well, I don't want to carry it all up here, and didn't want to leave her up here if I was going down there. I figured, so I talked about woodwork, and then Billie Jo was gonna show up.
Here I am.
I gotta cook pork chops tonight, guys, and macaroni and cheese, and we got a frozen vegetable.
Dude, we have frozen vegetables. That's awesome.
Jim was talking about dinner earlier.
Was he?
Yeah, I am dinner entertainment tonight.
Your dinner entertainment?
Yep.
Dinner theater. Right
I know,
on.
right?
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
I've done that before, actually. Like, legit.
I started making a set of cornhole boards today. I had a call, or actually a Facebook message on Sunday for a guy wanting a set of cornhole boards, and so I started those today. Should have them done by the end of the week. I've got, for those of you who may have missed last week, I had a lady contact me, wants dog kennel end tables.
Furniture grade.
Furniture grade.
Nice.
She has a small dog and a larger dog that like are not chewers, and we've talked back and forth. Really, that customer creator relationship. Really talked about her needs, her wishes. You know what I was capable of doing, how I would like to do it, aesthetics, things like that. All oak construction. I've made a 3D model. That's what I wanted to show you guys tonight in OBS. Made a 3D model rendering. Quoted her, sent her an estimate, and we are waiting for, we had a preliminary approval. She was like, yeah, I want to do it. So, and we hit budget. So, just gonna probably payday sometime and get a check, and then I'll start that project. Had another message from a lady that would like a 6-foot long bath vanity, double sink bath vanity. She has the countertop and the sinks. She sent me all the appropriate, or the, boy, you're tired too. All the dimensions and that. So I'm starting to model that up, which is really neat. I had a guy message me on, hey, can you build a humidor? I'm like, okay, a humidor is a cigar box. So we wrapped back and forth a little bit, and he has a humidification unit. I said, well, how big do you need it? He says, well, something to hold about 500 cigars. So I got to do a little bit of math, communicate with him a little bit more on exactly what he would like. I did some YouTubing, and I was like, oh, there's like coffee table cigar humidors that are like display cases, and there's stand-up humidors that are display cases, and there's footlocker humidors that are just, they hold 500 cigars. So I think that would be a really cool opportunity. Never built a humidor, but I've done some, we've done some research.
Yep.
You went straight to
right to Wikipedia.
Right to Wikipedia.
Right to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
There's this nifty tool you can use depending on the size of the cigar to determine whether the size of your container, how many of them it will hold.
Yeah. Like, and when I hear 500 cigars, I hear, oh, he's probably an aficionado. I was like, huh, that'd probably be a really cool project. Probably really, oh man, I just started daydreaming about.
There's a Kisses live on YouTube.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, she loves me.
Oh my gosh. Grampy Campy showed up. Hi guys. Grampy Campy came over to make a sawdust channel the other day.
Awesome.
Yeah, kind of double dip in the content, which is awesome.
Lovely kisses.
What? Sam blew off the keyboard with the air
I
nozzle.
saw that. Sam cracks me up.
I didn't see that. That's awesome. I toted my air compressor downstairs. I am in the process of a nice little cubby underneath the stairs. I didn't even talk about it in the video. Boy, you're noisy.
He was Mama Lovin'.
A nice cubby underneath the stairs. I'm going to kind of build a box, line it with some 1-inch styrofoam, or, closed cell. Manufacture some sort of like exhaust and maybe a little fresh air vent or something, but I want to keep it quiet, of course, and I don't want the thing to overheat, obviously. But then that way I can run some dedicated air lines once I get my benches finished, and then incorporate some dust collection. I got a big shop vac, and I have an idea for a cyclone system. There's like 1 million of them on YouTube. But also I have an old air conditioner that doesn't cool anymore, and it has a really big, like a big fan in the back. So, and a shroud. So I think I want to utilize that with an air filter for like an exhaust for the airborne air and sawdust particulates. Because I mean, you can vacuum up all your sawdust and stuff, your chips, but there's still all this stuff floating around in the air everywhere. So I'd like to be able to take this older desktop down, so I can have my models in front of me. I have to run back upstairs and look at my computer to, see a model I designed, things like that. So lots of things to do in the wood shop before it is really set up. But we are getting there. I don't have any wabi-sabi cabinets. That used to just drive Sambo nuts. It was awesome.
OCD? Oh, wait. CDO.
CDO, yeah, because they have to be in order.
Of course.
Miss TS when it's take your dog to the office day.
Nora has told me, she says, how come I can't come to work, Mom? I said, because you would growl at everybody that come into the office. That would not be good for business. It'd be boring for you anyway. There's nothing there for you to do. Lay under the desk, that would be it.
Grandpa Campy wants to know how you did in the kitchen. We can't reveal very much, guys.
No reveal-o?
Not much. We have a video coming out Thursday that is
Reveal-o.
gonna reveal some of our plano, and then we have some project-o on Saturday-o that will probably be released-o maybe Monday-o.
Hi ho, hi ho.
We hope
Day-o.
I hope this works.
They melted my brain today, you guys.
Holland Ash is here. Hey, Holland Ash. I'm gonna do this for you. If you didn't know, I made a whole shop tour video on my Making Sawdust channel, and for anybody that has just dropped in, that's the video. If you're on desktop, click the link. It opens in a new tab. Push pause. Come back to the stream. If you're on mobile, you probably just click the link, push pause, come back to the stream. Yes, Pig Latin ish.
It is kind of a little bit. It's funny, she's a combination. Her dad was a barker. He would bark at a leaf. Right? Okay, and her mom was a talker. I mean, she would sit there and just tell you. She'd talk. Like, she would just talk. And Nora doesn't bark a lot, but she got this growly talk thing that she does. She just expressing her feelers.
She has some humps and some humps.
She does. She it's dragon speak, yo.
We watched
Mirrors.
Caddis is gonna go nuts. That's Dave and Amanda's dog.
Yeah. Boy. Oh boy. Bless you.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. That'd be awesome. for checking that out. Um, Bub says he has a chicken that says "I love you" every day.
Aww.
Now the chicken says "I love you"
Every day.
every day,
I love you every day.
or does he just randomly say "I love you" every day? Because your name's Bub, not every day. You never know. The chicken might be confused.
What were you gonna say we watched?
A movie.
Oh, I know. I think in 7 years we've been together, I've gotten him to sit on the couch and watch a movie with me like twice. Yeah. I think this is the third movie. Third?
Twice.
Name them. Pulp Fiction. Okay, we watched King Kong once, but that was a long time ago. You didn't like it. Pulp Fiction. And before yesterday? Or the other night? Sunday?
The Big Lebowski.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about the Big Lebowski. Right, that was a big thing. The dude.
And
Another one?
see, 4.
Yeah, okay, so this makes 4. It was on the list.
It's on the list, and I'm getting better at my condition, my cinema impairedness. And so,
But I do have to find somebody else to go to movies with.
well, I'm not going to go see it.
Scary movies
That's
are
not happening.
It's a big nope for him. I get it. I get it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right.
BJ, tell him it's a cool hand tool video next time. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Get roped into going to see It Part 2. I mean, I had bad dreams when... Yeah, I had bad dreams after 300.
Did you really give you bad dreams?
Yeah. I was like in a YouTube video, and I couldn't edit it. Weird, guys. There's like no
In a YouTube
no
video.
connection to 300 at all. But I couldn't edit. I'm like, it was in the video. Like, I know that sounds silly
That's
because I'm
YouTube dreams.
in.
That's crazy.
It's weird. Weird.
I dreamed about a hard frost last night.
I said a snow word earlier.
Yes. I would bet money that we see snow by Friday. Friday the 13th, it's liable to snow.
And I think I mentioned that you were mentioning it's probably going to snow.
I think so. I don't think it'll stick.
Oh, sure. No, but hey, guys, you know, my outro might not be not building snowman. You never know.
It could happen.
I built a pretty cool snowman 2 years ago, wasn't it? It was a February. We got another storm. No. Yes. Yes, it was a year ago. Yeah, well, a year and a few months ago.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to build my greenhouse, getting ready to finish it up, getting ready to go. Everything was melted. I got outside. I was like, cool, started doing a little work. And then that weekend, we got hammered with snow. And I was frustrated.
Yeah.
And I needed to...
I need a video.
I needed some zen, so I made a video. And I went out in a t-shirt and my shorts and long socks and Crocs and like a hard hat or something. And made a big giant snowman. And I sang too, which was awful. So I hope that video is set to private. Hope nobody's going to search for that thing.
Where you made a snowman?
Yeah.
I don't think it's private, is it?
It might be.
Really?
I set some videos to private that are like old enough and they're just not getting any views. So I may have left the snowman video. If you want to go through the archives, guys, dig away.
Go for it.
Let me know you were there by commenting like, oh my gosh, Kevin. I think I missed some.
You missed some?
Yes, Miss T. Yes, Frost. Kill those mosquitoes. We had a few flies the other day that were driving us bananas, and I was like, go back to where you came from. Right? And they just make them stop.
Make it stop.
Michigan Davino says, stop saying the S word.
I'm not going to make it S word just by saying S word. Fear of a name.
It's Michigan superstition.
Is it? If
Yeah.
you say it, it'll happen.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does.
I mean, it's going to happen anyway.
There's only one recorded month in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. When we lived in Newberry, so Luce County, Luce, Luce County. There was only one recorded month that did not have snowfall. And that
Out
was
of a 12-month period.
July.
Wow.
Yep. We would the wall.
June and August both, huh?
Yeah, we'd go out in June. We would go out in June and in the woods, getting ready to set up tree stands for deer hunting in October for October 1st. And I tell you what, you'd be like, oh my gosh, there's still a little tiny pile of snow. Just the sun never got to it. Back in a cedar swamp somewhere. Shaded enough, yep. But yeah, we actually had
Are you done giving
snowfall.
me kisses?
I'd never seen
Are you done?
snowfall in June,
done?
and I'd never seen snowfall in August in the UP. But yeah, that was for the almanac. Yep, it was gross.
Gross.
Gross. We go out for the walleye opener on May 15th, and there's still be giant snowbanks on the south side of the south side of the lakes.
Well, I can't say I'm looking forward to winter because it lasts long.
Yep. I know where Aranac County is, Grampy Campy.
Is it Michigan?
Oh yeah.
Well, of course you do.
It's around here.
Right over there somewhere?
Yeah. No.
Oh, wait.
It's right over here. I had to look at my hand the right way, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Virginia said the heat index was 107. That's awful, guys. That's just awful.
Holy buckets.
Larry Parrish was talking the other day to me on the phone. He was talking about the weather on the phone the other day, but then he sent me a message today. And he said high 90s and lows high 70s all week. I'm like, ooh, so I'd made a little screenshot of our 10-day forecast, sent it to him. He sent me like an angry smiley face. Yeah, thanks, Kevin.
Well, we're going to get down. We set it down into the 60s, right?
Yeah.
So at night, it's nothing for us to drop 30 degrees at night. Absolutely nothing.
Send all the frost and snow here, Samo said. We'll gladly take.
Okay.
Careful what you wish for. Yes, Amanda. Careful what you wish for. So, anybody that has popped in, showed up, I'm going to drop this link one more time, guys, for my shop tour video. Stay tuned for a giveaway of that thing that's in that box. I'm getting it set up all.
It's a nifty thing.
Getting it set up all official like.
Do they know you have one already?
Yes, I have one. Well, they don't know what it is.
Well, no.
It's over there.
I wish I had one.
I told them that was cool.
It's cool.
And I'm giving it away. I'm going to set it up all legit like with a couple different entries. I think I'm going to use, I'm not think I'm going to use, I am using Gleam .io, which is kind of an official entry website thingy.
Tell me how you're going to set up where are you going to give it away at?
I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to give it, probably on the YouTube channel here actually. Okay. But the entry will be, you have to go from my YouTube channel. Maybe if you're on Twitter, you'll have to go over to Twitter and, retweet one of my tweets or something. Pop over to my Instagram and leave a heart on one of my posts. Subscribe to my blog on my Woodworking website. That would be awesome because that way you would get a notification, an email that I wrote something awesome.
You never miss a beat.
And you never miss a beat. Things like that.
Okay. And you're going to have notification like absolute rules
somewhere. Yep. And that sweepstakes, that giveaway will run for like 2 or 3 weeks to allow people to pop in and,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So.
Can I enter?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, well, I'll give you the one thing.
Oh, I can have the one thing. Never mind.
Don't.
Right on.
Hey, Sheridan, thank you for popping, hitting and running, she says. Careful. Okay, yeah. Okay, hey guys, it's 5:55. We are running down to the wire.
5 minutes.
Do you have anything else? What about you?
Do you have anything you want to say in our cakes? Tell them.
Tell them hi.
Tell them hi. No. Give Mama more kisses.
Okay, guys.
More kisses. No more kisses.
I'm making a video right now using OBS to show you my 3D model of the dog kennel end table. There's going to be a set of plans too. I'm going to make a blog post about it, and we're going to make a video of the build if the lady sends me some cash, and I'll get started. And so there's going to be some more making sawdust stuff. We're going to go weekly on those uploads and take you along in the shop, talk about my stuff, tips, tricks, tools, help out. I want to do a lot of like a beginner woodworking series. We have some subscribers that are just now setting up some wood shops that may have been or may not have been inspired by me. I want to be able to make some videos for you guys too. There's also a Facebook group that I belong to called Beginner Woodworking that I want to make some good tutorial videos for that. So stay tuned over there if that interests you. We'll do some woodworking projects with the stuff for the house, like for the kitchen. There's going to be some woodworking.
What was it? Project O.
Yeah, but Project O for the kitchen, there's going to be a little bit of woodworking. So I'm going to share that with you guys if you don't want to, double dip the channels. Make sure that when you leave your seats, your seat belts are laying flat across the seat. Make sure your back is in the upright position.
Say hi to the dragon dog there.
Say hi to the dragon dog.
Say bye to the dragon dog.
If you want to lift something, lift with your knees, not your back. Don't drop your quarters in the car wash grate because they're icky down there and you never know. If you have a cough and you go into the doctor's office, always wear that mask thingy. Use your turn signals in public. That's kind of... It just came out. I don't know what I'm going to say half the time.
Oh, I know it. Yes.
Make sure you water your aloe plant once a week.
Once in a while.
Okay. If there's a storm coming, put your plants in a wagon, pull them somewhere out of harm's way. Don't drink more than 2 Mountain Dews in one day. Be kind to your waitstaff and server. Customary tip is 15%.
And your insurance agent.
And your insurance agent. So you can avoid mayhem. Like me. Thanks for joining us, guys. Here, I hope this was all about inspiration, education, motivation, creating curiosity, not maybe building snowman, cute dogs,
That's my dog.
pork chops, and as always.
Yeah. Oh, wait, where's the sign?
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
There it is, North sign.
As always.
Say it, North Cakes. I hope this works.
Thanks for joining us, guys.